And a very pleasant, good Saturday morning to you here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. I'm Derek Dunn. Great to be here with you folks on this gorgeous Saturday morning here. Beautiful sunny skies. Mark Turner alongside me and Alec Vaughn manning our camera here for us here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. I want to thank these sponsors here, these businesses, as we've got Carter Trucking, Black Flowers Gift, Yosemite Public Country Financial, Walters Buildings, F&B, Carnaby Square, Wabashiro Hospital, Lane County Farm Bureau, Rush Appliance and Furniture, DiMaggio's Pizza and Pasta, RJ Marketing, Lewis Scrap Metal, Connor Financial Group, Fairfield Banking Company, Pollard Realty, and People's National Bank. And Mark, looks to be a great day here for baseball.
Beautiful morning for baseball. Absolutely gorgeous morning for baseball here at Veterans Field. And
yes,
Mules are coming off a very, very tough loss, 8-7 in 8 innings to El Dorado on Thursday evening, and they sure would like to right the ship here with Aiden Martin on the bump.
Yeah, they certainly would. They would like to really get a win here in their home field. Meanwhile, for Altamont, they're coming off of a win against Vandalia on Thursday by a final of 4-2. I was looking at the stats from that game regarding Altamont. Mason Robinson, he picked up the win on the mound going 5 innings, allowing no runs on 5 hits, 3 walks while striking out 9. He's not pitching today, but he also had 2 singles and an RBI offensively. Logan Cornett, he had a single and a double, while Jared Hammer had a double and an RBI. Nathan Shepard finished with a single and an RBI, and there is some good baseball in the National Tro Conference, and that's where Altamont's from.
Yeah, Altamont has a very, very good team. You mentioned Mason Robinson. Know his dad, know him very well. He was a pretty good athlete in high school, played a lot of fast-pitch softball in his adult years, earlier in his adult years. And Logan Cornett, his dad is the 7th grade basketball coach at Effingham Junior High.
Oh.
So know a couple of the guys on here. And, being in Effingham for so many years, I think that I will know several. I know several of the names, and I probably will recognize several faces if I head down to the field here later on.
Yeah, but a beautiful day for baseball. Temperature forecast high right about the mid-60s, we'll say. Better than as opposed to a week ago when we had to battle with the wind and the cold. But we're glad to have you join us here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. And Mark, what do you think? What do you think are the keys to this game here? For the Mules here?
Well, obviously for the Mules, last time I saw them outside of Thursday night, they had some great 2-out hitting, and that's what they're going to have to get. They're going to have the big guys in Landon Harrelson and Luke Sork. They've got to really come up big this afternoon, those 2 seniors, if the Mules are going to come out with a win against a very good Altamont team.
But we're glad to bring it here to you, and what we're going to do is, let's see, time right now is 9:59. We should be getting underway here shortly. I think we'll have the playing of the national anthem, it looks like. There is a light breeze as well, and I don't think that's going to affect the fly ball very much, but you never know, though.
Never can tell. You never can tell in this one. We've seen a lot of that here lately, and it's been a tough one.
Well, it's like this. I mean, going back a week ago when Alec and I were at Southwest Park, and when the Lady Mules and any team really, when they hit the fly ball high, that wind would just blow it over to right. So if you had a ball that was over in right field territory, up in the air, well, guess what? The wind will blow it, and it will blow it to foul ball territory. But in this case here today, of course, the wind will be gusting up to 40 miles per hour at times. But, man, when it comes to the weather we've had lately, the stormy, rainy, windy weather, gosh, I'll take this kind of weather any day.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, but the Mules, though, coming off a loss to El Dorado, looking to get back on the winning side of things here today against Altamont. Should be a good non-conference battle for both teams. And, Mark, another thing, too, is we're about just a little over a month away from the end of the spring sports season. So we're approaching that point.
It's coming quickly, and we'll get to see those regional pairings coming up before too long as well.
And, Mark, based on your expertise, when do those usually come out? I'm just curious because
you're looking probably about the first part of May.
First part of May? Okay. So just right before graduation, because I know since I work at the college, I know that our graduation is on May 12th. I do know that, but just wondering about that.
What we'll do is we'll go ahead and take a quick pause here as you're watching Mules baseball here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Need a place to hold indoor practices, athletic training, or a birthday party? Give Carter Trucking a call at 618-842-2022 and ask about availabilities at the Carter Sports Academy on Williamson Drive in Fairfield. Need any type of excavating work done? Carter Trucking can help you out. You can also get your rock, dirt, sand, or gravel at Carter Trucking. Plus, ask about bulk mulch, decorative landscaping rock, and asphalt patch. Jeremy and Nikki and the crew at Carter Trucking in Fairfield say go Mules. Looking for something special for that special someone? Let Black's Flowers and Gifts in downtown Fairfield help with a custom floral or silk arrangement, balloon or candy bouquet, or gift item. Give Black's a call at 618-847-7076 for pickup or delivery, or just stop by and say hi at 310 East Main in Fairfield. Black's Flowers and Gifts, your florist with a personal touch.
Welcome back here to Veterans Field. I'm Derek Dunn, Mark Turner alongside. Both teams are lining up and be facing the flag here for the playing of the national anthem, which is coming up again. Fairfield Mules hosting the Altamont Indians today, non-conference game. As both the coaches talking to each other here.
Yeah, handing out the lineup cards, and teams are lining up down the first and third base lines respectively, and we're going to get set for action here on a beautiful Saturday morning for baseball. A little wind, little on the chilly side, but things are warming up very quickly this afternoon for the Saturday before Easter. A little chilly for the Saturday before Easter, but, you know, as long as the sun is shining, I'm happy.
Yep. Beautiful playing of the national anthem. Live chat is open, by the way. If you want to say hi to us, we'll give you a shout-out in return. And, again, non-conference game here today between Mules and Altamont. Mark, you have seen – oh, go ahead. Let Mark say hi to him real quick.
What's going on, man? I'll be down to talk to you a little bit. Mason Robinson's dad from Altamont. That's Matt Robinson. Did a lot of ball games with him, actually called some ball games when he was in high school playing basketball for Altamont High School.
I think he works for XFM, doesn't he?
He does.
That's what I thought. Matt Robinson, yeah.
Yep. The family has a farm down around the Edgewood area, and he works for WXEF in Effingham.
Works alongside Greg Sapp. I've known Greg for years. Great guy. Good people over there. Wayne Moran. I know Wayne a little bit. So, but Mark, for the Mules, though, hosting a good Altamont team, and Mules, again, you talked about, you were down there at El Dorado, and this is the first time I've seen the Mules baseball team play in person, but this is a Mules team. I think they're hosting a good opponent today, and it should be a good test for them.
Should be an awfully good game here this afternoon. The thing is, Aiden Martin, on the mound for the Mules, the lefty. will face an Altamont team that is a very, very good hitting ball club. And you mentioned it earlier, the National Trail Conference, of which Altamont plays in. Baseball-wise, they are stacked.
Yes.
South Central, North Clay, Altamont, Effingham St. Anthony, Teutopolis.
Yes.
Well, Teutopolis not in that conference anymore, but
they still play a lot of those NTC teams. And North Clay, I think, won the state title last year.
Yeah, North Clay is a good ball club, and we may see them a little bit later in the year as well. We had a game earlier that was canceled.
Yeah, and they won the state title, I think, last year in 1A, and I know a couple of their players covering Bobcats baseball were on the Vincennes University baseball team. They didn't play, but I happened to see that they were from North Clay. I was like, oh, yeah, I know where North Clay's at.
All right, here is the batting lineup for Altamont. Nathan Shepard out center field leads thing off. Mason Robinson is the shortstop. He'll bat second. The DH is Jared Hammer. Caden Miller is the catcher. He'll bat cleanup. Keenan Earhart is at first base and bats fifth. The rest of the lineup, Wyatt Phillips out at second base. Kagan Schultz is at third base. Logan Cornett is out in left field, and the right fielder is Carter Siebert. The pitcher, who will be replaced by the DH, is Dylan Elam for the Indians from Altamont. Aiden Martin on the bump today for the Mules. Behind the plate is going to be Carson White. The third baseman is Jake Easton. Landon Harrelson is the shortstop. The second baseman, Avery Gardner, and Riley Marshall over at first base. In the outfield, Luke Sork is in left, Carson White in center, and the DH, Miller Simpson, will bat for the right fielder, and I believe that is Caleb White.
By the way, Max on the live chat saying, tell Mark it's morning, not afternoon. It's 10 o'clock here, so.
Well, you know.
It feels like afternoon a little bit. It kind of does. Aiden Martin, pitcher for the Mules. First pitch on the way to him. And that's going to be a ball.
Altamont dugout already getting loud.
That reminds me of the softball games, Mark. You hear those loud chants, the dugouts. And I like it, too. Outside, first couple of pitches is a ball.
Two quick balls from Martin, and that's not the way you wanted to start the ball game here. Nathan Shepard, the center fielder, leads things off for the Indians.
That's a strike that time.
Hit the lower outside corner, and it's a 2-1 count.
That was a nice pitch right there from Martin. Again, just got underway.
Bright, beautiful Saturday morning, Max.
Outside, 3-1 the count. That pitch was way outside. He's trying to get the outside part of the plate. Martin is. Outside again.
Nathan Shepard draws a walk to start this ball game, and that will bring in Mason Robinson, the shortstop.
So the lefty that time walks the first batter. You got big Mason Robinson. Good basketball player Robinson was for Altamont. Good multi-sport athlete.
He is a better baseball player than he is a basketball player, I will tell you that. He's the shortstop, bats second here with a man on and nobody out, and he looks at the ball outside. Just looking at the way he's angling that bat and angling his stance, he's looking to go to right field and hit something to the opposite field.
Or, Mark, he could put down a bunt. We'll see.
Wide open stance from Robinson. Pitch from Martin on the way. And that's in for a strike.
One and one the count. That was a ball high and outside. Martin looking for his first strikeout of the day.
Trying out some new camera angles this afternoon. Let us know how you like them. We're going to be switching from camera to camera throughout the game.
Alec Vaughn is over to our left, so those of you that are watching, this is his angle of what he's seeing right now. We'll go and show you guys that. So we'll do it from time to time on here. Next pitch on the way for Martin. That one's hit toward the middle. This one's popped up.
It is down, and Robinson in with a double. And it's runners at second and third now for Altamont with nobody out.
And Mark, that was a deep hit over to right center field all the way to the wall. He made good contact with it.
And this is a big, big ballpark here at Veterans Field.
Jared Hammer comes up to the plate.
Hammer the DH this afternoon.
Still scoreless here, top of the first, but Altamont threatening. Runners on second and third. And that's a strike. A nice pitch right there from Martin. Hammer looking to hammer this one to the gap, trying to find the green. There's a wide open gap and about left center. That ball gets away.
And that will allow the first run to score for Altamont now. Runner at third is Mason Robinson. And already one run across. Nobody out here. Top of the first inning.
Shepard came home. 1-0 Altamont lead. 1-1 count. Pitch on the way. Looks at that one. That's a strike. Outside part of the plate. That's what Martin's been aiming for lately, is the outside part of the plate. Robinson over a third. Nobody on first and second. Gets a sign he wants. Pitch on the way. Swing and miss. And struck him out. First strikeout of the day for Martin. Gives the young man some confidence.
First out of the inning, Caden Miller, the catcher, will step in now.
Boy, Mark, these Altamont ball players are just long. They're tall and lanky. Miller, fourth batter. Oh. There's a strike on Miller. Get Robinson over at third.
One out here, top of the first inning. Already one run across for the Indians.
This one's hit over to the left side. Has been caught by the left fielder. Robinson heading over to home. And he's safe at home, so make it be 2-0 Altamont.
On the sacrifice fly from Caden Miller. Tell you what, Luke Sork made an incredible catch.
Yes, he did.
There in the top of the eighth inning on Thursday afternoon over at El Dorado. That one was a little tough, but a little more routine than the one he saw Thursday night.
Mm-hmm. High and outside.
Keenan and Earhart, these